Tell me about the first time you met Kelly.
I think it was probably just like, hi, I'm a big fan. Something really awkward. I don't really remember. I think I wiped it from my memory.
Hey friends, it's your girl, Emily Curl, and today we're hanging out with K-pop star and American Song Contest winner. We have AleXa here with us. AleXa, how are you? It's so good to see you.
Thank you so much. It is wonderful to see you as well, Emily. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. And yourself?
Oh, I'm good. I'm happy to be talking with you. We have so much to dive into. Today we're playing a game called 15 First. And the way this game works is I have 15 different scenarios all about first experiences, the first time you experience them. We're gonna run through it so our audience can get to know you better.
Cool.
First and foremost, congratulations, American Song Contest winner, which is so exciting with your song Wonderland. We're gonna kick off with that one. We're gonna start with question number one. When was the first time you found out you were actually gonna be on American Song Contest?
Oh man, that's a great question. I mean, the whole process was like a year-long thing of submitting auditions and, getting passed on to the next round. It was a very long process, but I think we heard word that we were actually selected as the Oklahoma representative team. I think, January of this last year. My memory could be failing me, but when we first heard that news, my team and I were so ecstatic to hear it. Like, we were so bouncing off the walls. We were so happy.
Oh my God, so exciting. It's so crazy, such a long process. So then you get there, you're on the stage. We all see the video of you winning, that emotional moment. Question two, when was the first time it really hit you, fully that you processed that you had won the American Song Contest?
Oh goodness. I mean, I don't really know. Even to this day, I still see articles coming out. I see videos coming out. I have wonderful opportunities like this. It still hasn't necessarily hit me, but I would say maybe when I got back to the hotel and I saw my friends and my family that were waiting for me and some of the other contestants there were there to congratulate me. I think that's when it first hit me.
I love that. I mean, we also saw that your parents were in the audience. So question three, tell me about the first time you saw your parents after you got off on stage.
Oh my gosh. It was a very emotional moment. I mean, me having debuted as a K-pop artist in South Korea and living abroad the past 4 years, this was the first time my parents have ever gotten to see me perform as an artist. So it was just a really heartwarming and just wholesome experience. And I'm so grateful that they could have been there to share the moment with me.
Oh my God. And have they always been supportive of the career from day one where they were like, okay, AleXa can sing?
I mean, from day one of the career, yeah. I mean, maybe they wanted me to do a different profession when I was younger, but they've been very supportive of my creative career ever since it started.
Question number four, your song Wonderland was such a hit. Tell me about the first time you got the idea for that song.
Oh, I mean, so with Wonderland, it was a giant collaborative process between myself and 5 talented songwriters, Ellen, Kazi, Andres Carlson, Albin, and Becca Boom. Very super famous songwriters within, the Western world as well as the K-pop world itself, super established. So when we first got the idea for this, it's okay, what kind of song can have that K-pop flavor, but also potentially capture an American audience? So a lot of brainstorming, going back and forth, but then we came up with Wonderland. And upon first listen, we all fell in love with the song.
Yeah, I mean, it has all the layers that you want. It's mystical, it's fun. It feels like it ties back to all these different themes we've seen before in movies and pop culture. So that had to be a cool moment for you to get to share that.
It was. I'm still super excited to this day that Wonderland is my song. I'm super proud to call it my song.
I love that. And let's talk about the host of the show for a second. Let's start with Kelly Clarkson. Question number 5, tell me about the first time you met Kelly.
Oh my goodness. I was so starstruck the second I saw her in the studio. I didn't have a chance to talk to her really the first times I saw her because we were just doing run-throughs and she was far over there on the stage with Snoop and I was in my little banquette just sitting and rehearsing with everybody else. But I was so starstruck because it's the Kelly Clarkson, the OG American Idol winner, the one that started it all. I was so beyond words when I saw her. It was an honor to be in her presence,
Oh my God. What was your opening line when you finally got to say hi?
I think it was probably just hi, I'm a big fan. Something really awkward. I don't really remember. I think I wiped it from my memory, but yeah.
So funny. Well, question number 6, what about the first time you met Snoop Dogg? I love watching Snoop on that stage. He's so funny.
Oh, Snoop Dogg, that man is so tall. I mean, he looks tall, yeah, but also from my standpoint, being someone who's 4'11", that's a tall man. Very nice though, not intimidating in the slightest. Very kind-hearted man he is.
I love that. Okay, well, AleXa, let's take it back just a little bit to the beginning of when you first started your career. Question 7, when was the first time you actually sang in front of people?
Oh boy, well, as AleXa, the first time I sang in front of people, I think would be way back in October 2019 when I first debuted on my first music show here in Korea called Simply Kpop. There was a bit of a small live audience and MCs there. That was my first time ever performing, singing, dancing in front of a live audience as AleXa.
Yeah, that's crazy because I feel like you seem so comfortable on that stage. That's only a short amount of time to really be performing.
Well, thank you very much. I mean, thankfully, my company was very supportive and helped me get through to that point of debuting and then being able to perform finally. So
yeah. Okay. So what about question number 8? The first time you realized ever, maybe it's at a really young age, you wanted to be a K-pop star.
Oh boy, that takes me all the way back to 2008 when my current all-time favorite K-pop boy group, SHINee, debuted. Seeing them, it was such an inspiration to be like, yo, like I love singing, I love dancing, and it's really cool to see Asian representation in the media. This is something that maybe I could follow eventually, find my Korean roots and pursue this career. But yeah, 2008 was when the idea first really hit me that I kind of wanted to be a K-pop artist.
I love that. Okay, so before you were a K-pop artist, question number 9, what was the first job you ever had?
First job I ever had, I was a hostess/waitress at a local sushi restaurant back in Tulsa.
Question 10, who was your very first celeb crush?
Oh man, very first celeb crush. I think it was either Taylor Lautner in Shark Boy and Lava Girl or Jeremy Sumter in that one live action version of Peter Pan, the blonde kid with the curly hair.
Oh,
There was just something about them.
Wait, Shark Boy and Lava Girl, what a throwback.
I know.
At first I thought you were going to say Twilight, but I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I forgot the one.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl was there before the Twilight, so...
Okay, question 11. You have such cool style and you seem so confident in that. When was the first time you really embraced your own personal style?
Well, first and foremost, thank you very much. That can be much accredited to the wonderful stylist teams that I've worked with here in Korea and in America. But I've always been someone that's been pretty experimental with my fashion and how I present myself, so to say. When I was in high school, I would go to school and circle lenses, false eyelashes, and black lipstick because I just didn't care.
Ooh,
I was just expressing
you were right.
my inner self. So I guess since I was a teenager, I'd say, yeah.
Question 12, the first concert you ever attended?
First concert I ever attended. Well, if we're talking in the everything world aside from K-pop, believe it or not, my first concert was a Tom Jones concert with my mom and my dad way back when, but I love Tom Jones. I love that man.
Oh my God. So we're in your household growing up, were you guys always listening to music? Was that a big part of your life?
It was actually, despite the fact that neither my dad nor my mom sing or play any instruments, music was always a very big thing in my household. It was always on.
Yeah. Okay. What about question 13? The first time you heard your song on the radio?
Oh my goodness. So we were literally, I believe, in the car going to the Kelly Clarkson show. And then we hear on the radio, the voiceover going and now for a special sneak peek at the American Song Contest winner, AleXa's song, Wonderland. I don't think we were paying attention until we heard the first dun, 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 dun. And we were all just wait a damn minute. And so we turned up the volume. We were losing our minds. It was me and all of my staff in the car. We were losing our minds, but it was so surreal and such a moment of pure happiness and excitement for all of us.
Oh my God. That makes me, I'm smiling ear to ear thinking about that moment. I hope someone got that on video. Did they?
We did. We took plenty of videos and sent them to plenty of people.
Love it. Okay. What about question 14? The first time you met one of your heroes?
Oh my gosh. So within the K-pop industry, there's so many wonderful and talented artists that I and many other artists have looked up to for a long time period. One of my main role models is a female soloist. Her name is Hyuna. I've admired her way long time. And it just so happened that last year we happened to get this opportunity to film a TikTok together. And then we kind of been going back and forth in contact ever since then. But that was the first time really meeting one of my role models in real life. It was super starstruck, but she's so kind and so talented. I was just really happy to have that moment in my life.
Oh, that's the best thing. I always say don't meet your heroes, but sometimes it really works out. You're no, this was good.
Exactly.
Okay, last question for you, Alexa. Question 15. First time you had your very first I made it moment.
Very first I made it moment. Let's see. Shoot. Man, I made it moment. I don't know. I'm not really someone that processes accomplishments as, yeah, I made it. But maybe we'll loop it back to the first stage I did for American Song Contest as, the Oklahoma representative. Being able to stand on that stage in front of a live audience, in front of Kelly Clarkson, and Snoop Dogg and my incredible staff that came all the way from Korea and just everyone else that joined us in America to just celebrate this achievement of making it onto the show. I think that's maybe one of the first times I thought that, I made it, because here I am on a national podcast doing the dang thing. So,
and Wonderland is all over the radio. AleXa, we are so excited for you. Once again, congratulations. We'll really go today. What else can we look forward to 2022 coming out this year, maybe next year? What's next?
Well, there are a lot of things on the back burner. Not sure what I can say at the moment. We're still focusing on doing some Wonderland promotions here and there and trying to expand on that a little bit. Hopefully there will be plans to meet fans all over the world this year if things go well, but definitely expect new music, new sounds. I'm working on writing some songs myself at the moment. So there's going to be some more AleXa flavors scattered throughout the rest of this year.
We love that. And where can fans find you on socials?
Oh, yeah. You can find me on, so my Instagram and my TikTok are the same, which is AleXa_ZB label. And then my Twitter is AleXa_ZB. I think we have a Facebook and other things, but those are the main ones that I am active on.
The main ones we need to know. That's perfect. AleXa, thank you so much. You are such a delight. It's so great meeting you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you.
Thanks so much for checking out our 15 First with AleXa. Make sure you stream her new song, Wonderland. It's out now on iHeartRadio. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye guys.